May 14th, 2008. A quiet spring night in rural Minnesota. A 19-year-old college student drives home after a small celebration. He calls his parents for help, sounding calm, collected, and completely in control. But then, he says just two chilling words, "Oh, shit," and the line goes dead. Brandon Swanson was never seen again. This is the true unsolved story of one of America's most baffling missing persons cases. Brandon Swanson was 19 years old, smart, friendly, and studying wind turbine technology at a community college in Canby, Minnesota. On the evening of May 13th, he joined a few classmates to celebrate the end of the semester. Friends say Brandon wasn't intoxicated when he left for home just after midnight. He was heading to Marshall, where he lived with his parents. It should have been a short, uneventful drive, but Brandon never made it home. At exactly 1:54 a.m., Brandon called his parents. He told them he had driven into a ditch on a gravel road. His voice was calm. He didn't sound scared or drunk. He just needed a ride. He said he was near the town of Lynn, Minnesota, and that he could see the lights in the distance. His parents got in their car and drove out immediately, talking to him on the phone the entire time. They flashed their headlights. He saw nothing. He flashed his lights. They saw nothing. Somehow they were in completely different locations, though both believed they were in the right place. He was clear-headed. He even made jokes. Then, suddenly, he stopped and said, "Oh, shit," and the call cut off. That was the last time anyone heard Brandon Swanson's voice. His parents called him back dozens of times, but Brandon never answered. At sunrise, they contacted the police, but authorities didn't treat it seriously. Brandon was 19, an adult. He probably just ran away, they said. It took 24 hours before a real search began, and what they found made things even stranger. Brandon's car was eventually discovered near Taunton, Minnesota, not Lynn. It was almost 25 miles away, in the exact opposite direction. No signs of struggle, no blood. The car had simply rolled off a gravel road. But how did Brandon believe he was in Lynn when he was nowhere near it? Search dogs followed Brandon's scent for nearly 3 miles, down a gravel path, through fields, past an abandoned house. The trail led to the banks of the Yellow Medicine River. Then, it vanished. Divers searched the river. No body, no clothes, no phone, no trace of Brandon. It was like he had simply disappeared. Some believe Brandon drowned in the river, possibly after falling in the dark, but there was no evidence, not even a shoe. Others believe he may have encountered someone. Maybe he was picked up or abducted. His phone was never used again, and no one ever came forward. Some even suggest he became disoriented and died of exposure. But again, no remains have ever been found. It's as if he walked into the darkness and vanished. Brandon's parents never stopped searching. They organized search parties, kept his story alive in the media, and in 2009 they succeeded in passing Brandon's law, requiring police to act immediately on missing adult cases. But for Brandon, it was too late. It's been over 15 years, no clues, no answers, just one phone call, one final sentence, and a trail that leads to nowhere. What really happened to Brandon Swanson? Leave your theories in the comments. And if you want more chilling unsolved cases, subscribe and turn on notifications.